Hello, we are the G&A Brothers, and today we'll be unboxing the Commodore 64, one of the best-selling computers from the 80s. Now, this computer was special because it was actually fairly affordable for computers at the time. It was about $300, which actually it's pretty good for even for now. And so it has 64K memory. That was actually pretty good, and it was from obviously a company called Commodore. So inside the box, you don't really have much. So this is the actual power supply. It's external. So you have like the on-off switch right here, and you have two AC outlets. This is the part that plugs into the wall, and a proprietary connector that plugs into the Commodore itself. And then now you have the user's guide, which has a few basic commands so you know how to use it, because the computers of the time had what's called a command line operating system, which means that you actually had to type in order to get it to do anything. So like there's no windows or anything like that. So it just has a few commands, to tell you how to use it. And so right here, as we see the actual computer itself, you'll notice that the keyboard is a little different than what you're used to seeing. So you do have the standard QWERTY layout, but it's different than what we're seeing now, what we're used to seeing now. So you have the caps lock is actually called shift lock. The control is up here, and you have dedicated buttons for @ asterisk, among other things. So now taking a look on the side, you have two ports right here that are used to connect joysticks, and you have another on-off switch to turn it on and off, and the port that the proprietary connector on the power supply goes to, so you can actually power it. And on the back here, you have this port right here. You can use that to put game cartridges in. You have a couple other ports right here. You have a port and a switch right here. You have these two for video output and floppy disk or a floppy disk drive or a printer, and you have two other ports right here. Now, as you can see, it's very beige, just like computers were at the time. It's kind of heavy, but not really that heavy, actually. As I said before, it was pretty cheap, and it had 64 for the 64 gigs of memory. So that's it for today. Be sure to check out our next video about the actual functionality of the Commodore 64. We'll actually be showing using it and putting a few basic commands. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you like this video, and see you next time.